Now, from one shocking incident to another, while we were speaking of Australia, let's take you now to Ireland. Shocking race attack on Indian in Ireland. Dublin thugs strip and batter an Indian there. Falsely accused of preying on kids, attacked Indian in his 40s, left wounded and bleeding. Dublin cops launch hate crime probe at this point. This is what we are picking up, and there is in fact a reaction as well that's come into this very story. Let's first take a look at it.
I was driving over to my mother-in-law and I saw maybe 30 teenage young fellas at the roundabout, 3 or 4 cars parked up, maybe 5 or 6 adults and one particular woman, all shouting. And then I saw this man standing there, completely dripping in blood from his head right down to his toes. His entire body was covered in blood and it was pouring blood out of his head. He was attacked from behind by these, I don't know what you'd call them. I love animals, so I wouldn't call them animals. By these absolute scumbags. They punched him in the head with what I can only assume was a blade between their knuckles. He went down to the ground. He's badly injured, completely covered in blood. I'm going to guess he's got massive head injuries because the blood did not stop pouring from his nose the whole hour that I sat with him waiting for an ambulance. An hour. I gave him a blanket out of my car. I gave him a pair of cycling shorts I had in the blue to put some compression on the wound. And the police claim I got gloves. And I sat with him and I told him the whole time that he was going to be okay. And I was so sorry that this had happened to him. They stripped him of his clothes. They took his trousers off him. They took his underwear off him. They took his shoes. They took his phone. They took his bank cards. They took everything. 4 Indian men and another man have been facially stabbed by this gang of teenagers in the last 4 days in Tallaght. Now, how many of you knew that? How many of you heard about that on the news? So your teenagers from your area are going around stabbing innocent men in the face.
It's a horrifying account that's been in fact given by an eyewitness of this entire incident. Pranay Upadhyay joins us on the broadcast to bring us more details on this very attack that's taken place. Pranay, very good morning to you. Let's try and understand what exactly has gone down here. It sounds like an extremely gruesome and brutal attack that's taken place, as the eyewitness was also mentioning.